Taiwan. Wait, that's Thailand. Taiwan, the Republic of China. No, not that China. Alright, there we go. Taiwan. What's Taiwan, you ask? Well, if you didn't know, I guess I'd say the short version is that it's an island country off the coast of China, but it's complicated. Who am I, you ask? My name's Andrew. I'm an American that ran off to Taiwan when the world decided to go to hell because of COVID-19. My parents are both originally from Taiwan, so I get to go back and see family pretty often. The first time I went to Taiwan, I was just 11 months old. For as long as I can remember, I've been coming back to Taiwan almost every year. But each time I came back, I'd always had this nagging feeling in the back of my mind. The feeling that I didn't belong, that I was a foreigner, that I wasn't supposed to be here, that I should just go back to the US where everything just makes sense. The calligraphy that my great-grandparents left behind, a mess of lines that I can't even read. Traditions that Taiwanese people have, for the most part, I'd only heard about them in books. I never celebrated any of them with my Americanized parents. The Taiwanese language? The only thing I know how to say is paise, wa tiabo. It means sorry, I don't understand. Heck, until the start of high school, the only things I knew how to write in Chinese were my name and ni hao. No matter how I tried to look at it, I just felt like a lost cause whenever someone talked to me. With my university deciding to go online for this academic year, I ended up enrolling in National Taiwan University for a semester. You know, so I could have a somewhat normal college experience. Taiwan's been safe with its strict COVID-19 policies, and there's only been about 500 cases since February. Thing is, I'm living in an entire apartment by myself. Sure, my grandparents are literally right next door, but I still couldn't help but feel like I was just alone. I missed my friends at Emory, my friends in New York, walking around the neighborhood with my camera. I missed my dog, and I missed the rest of my family. I was homesick, missing the US where things just made sense. Whenever I'd call my friends in the US from Taiwan, I'd joke and say that I'm an introvert by nature. I already suck at approaching new people in English. How the heck am I supposed to do that in Chinese? I just couldn't help but feel like I was bothering people when telling them that I didn't understand what they meant. But then, the summer of 2018 rolled around. I participated in AID, a program that invited English-speaking high schoolers to teach children English all over Taiwan. We trained for a week, taught for another 2 weeks, and then we got to explore Taiwan during the final week. I got the chance to meet some amazing people, lifelong friends, and made a ton of unforgettable memories with the kids I taught and the places I saw. There was just something about living on a mountain in the middle of nowhere, hanging out with a bunch of other people my age, and teaching kids. It was by far the best time of my life. From that point on, Taiwan began to mean so much more to me than just a place with amazing food and where I could see family members. And that was when I truly started to fall in love with Taiwan. And since AID, I've gotten to meet Taiwanese friends here that accept me for who I am. As for how I see Taiwan nowadays, well, it's something like this. Anyways, as for that constant feeling that I just simply don't belong here, to be honest, I don't think that's ever going to disappear. One of my main concerns about going to National Taiwan University and underloading courses at Emory was that, well, my Chinese wouldn't be good enough, that I wasn't good enough, and feeling that I didn't belong. But I think I'm starting to find my place here in Taiwan. Sure, my Chinese might never be good enough, and I might always feel like a foreigner, but I think I'm starting to embrace it. Over the years, and especially now during this COVID-19 pandemic, I've come to understand the Taiwanese spirit and see it for what it is. Resilient, kind, and just brimming with life. Qualities that I now carry with me. Taiwan's already given me so many friends and truly unforgettable experiences, and I'll continue to do so for years to come. If you're trying to discover more about your heritage, throw yourself out there. You might discover more about yourself than you thought was possible. As for me, I think I'm finally understanding what it means to not just be an American, but a Taiwanese American.